Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got New Jersey playing against Washington. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Broy out there with Coby White. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Jersey, Martin is out there with Van Horn. Then there's McCulloch. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Kittles in at the 2 spot.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Now here's White. Davis with a screen on Kidd. For 3, Roy. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Kidd against White. Pass to Van Horn. Outside for Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Washington with it. Here's White. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Davis setting the pick for White. Davis finds White. Davis with a screen on Kidd. Here's White. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
And here comes White, leading the fast break. And here's Davis for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Martin with a screen on White. Here's Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. White against Kidd. To the inside. McCulloch goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
White the pass to Markkanen. Kidd against White. Pass to Roy. And he drives in, and then Roy with the dunk.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's stolen by White. And White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for the Nets. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul. Jefferson kicks to Kidd. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. McCulloch no good. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run right now. White dishes to Markkanen. Outside Roy. Davis setting the pick for Roy. Driving inside. Davis finds Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
Washington shooting their first free throws of this game. Scalabrini's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Robinson hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's McCulloch. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And he misses his first shot of the game. Washington leading now by 10. Broy from outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Davis setting the pick for Roy. Cans it from downtown. Roy's got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout called, the Nets. Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for the Nets. Smith comes in for Kidd. .104 left in the first quarter. Smith up top. He's guarded by Russell. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now, here is Russell. Randall surveying the D. Rebounded by the Nets.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Russell against Smith. Van Horn, no good. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
New Jersey trails by 15. Here's Smith. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Russell. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Washington with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got Smith. Martin is out there with Brian Scalabrine. Then it's Williams. And it's Jefferson in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. No good from Howard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Martin kicks to Jefferson. Smith the pass to Scalabrine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And for New Jersey, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on both. Washington leading now by 12. Randle a screen on Smith. There's Russell with the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Martin with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Washington. At one point, they led by 16. Basket good.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Russell against Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here is Russell, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Van Horn, he's checked in for the Nets. Here's Jefferson, still without a basket. The tray. Kittles, no good. Washington leading now by 14. Anunoby passes to McDaniel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
5 to shoot. Here's Kittles. The three-pointer, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Washington. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Jefferson attacking.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the teardrop, and it's Smith missing. Washington leading now by 21. Pass to Russell. Howard setting the pick for Russell. Three-pointer, Randle. Three-pointer, the 3-ball. Offensive rebound, and Howard with the second chance points.
And I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Here's Kittles. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Kittles. Hasn't made one yet. The shot's good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Washington.
Steps back. Anunoby is screen on Smith. Russell with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, I love the play there from D'Lo. Uses the play, gets some space, and then knocks it down.
Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
So it's New Jersey now. Pass to Kittles. Back to Smith. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Howard. The kick out to Anunoby. Howard, the pass to McDaniel. Russell with it. Randall a screen on Smith. There's Russell with the three. That shot is off. And so it's Washington ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Coby White is out there with Roy. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Davis, and it's Robinson in at the center. Just 5 to shoot. Kidd against White. McCullough. Robinson pulls it in. McCullough's gone 1 of 3 on the night, and they're pushing it up. Here's Roy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Roy's got 10.
A crazy athlete. Roy excels in the open floor.
To the left wing. To the paint. Kittles passes to McCullough. Outside for Kidd. It's stolen by White. Inside. And then Roy with the jam.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Kittles. Here's Van Horn. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Washington fast break. White left side. Outside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Davis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. White against Kidd. McCulloch a screen on White. Kidd passes to Van Horn. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Horn's got his first basket.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Larkin in a screen on Kidd. White against Kidd. Three-pointer, Markkanen drills it from outside. Markkanen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Outside Kidd. From down in the low post, it goes.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Davis dishes to Markkanen. Shoots the 3. New Jersey with the rebound. Outside Martin. Into the lane. Kidd kicks to Martin. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Davis with a screen on Kidd. White the pass to Davis. On the wing, Markkanen. Defended by McCulloch. Here's Davis over Martin. Rebound by McCulloch. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Van Horn. Some solid defense from Robinson. Van Horn's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Davis with the bucket.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting 3s. Better that than him going inside.
Pass to Van Horn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
OG and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Nets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Now here's White. Pass to Davis. 1:04 left in the third. And he's able to get it back. Davis with a screen on Jefferson. Roy. That one, no good. Great D that time from McCulloch. It's stolen by Davis. Outside for Roy. Back to Davis. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. And the Nets with possession here. And here is Jefferson. Pass to Kidd. And the layup's good off the glass. Kidd's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so it's Washington with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Let's find out the news on Lowry Markkanen. David, what's the update?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. Williams is out there with Van Horn. Then it's Smith. Then there's Brian Scalabrine. And it's Kittles in at the 2. White against Smith. Pass to Kittles. Here's Scalabrine. Nets passing it around. And Williams, here we go. And Williams slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
White looking around. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Smith from downtown. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by White.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Smith kicks to Williams. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Van Horn. No good again that time. Van Horn's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Roy from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Now here is Smith. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Smith against White. Bounce pass, Smith. No good that time. So it's Washington now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
White's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Stolen by Roy. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
High post, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Kind of fun to watch AD on these nights start to take over. He's doing that in these sequences.
Smith surveying the D. Here's Kittles. He's covered by Roy. Pass to Van Horn. Will it go? Kittles, no good. Now Roy. Takes the three. Robinson. And Robinson is right there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Coby White.